Happy morning. It is a roasting 85 right now. Life is crazy. I hope you guys had a really good Mother's Day. For me, Mother's Day is always really stressful because I don't want to make any decisions, and I'm not really into spending a lot of money on fancy food. So we just kind of kicked back and watched Star Wars, and so that's how I spend my day, having fun. And then other stuff happened that was pretty chaotic. But the highlight of the night was the fact that I stopped by to see my kid, who was working, but his lady and Charlie were at home, and so I got to cuddle up with Charlie, and that's always fun. And he was so cute because he was very interactive, and because sometimes Charlie is not interactive. Sometimes he'd rather just not deal with you. But anyways, yesterday was Monday, and I totally just was spent from the weekend. It was crazy. I had my pop-up shop, which went very well. So just so much stuff happened. So yesterday I just took a time out and I just relaxed. I had breakfast with Glenda today, and so we went to a new place, which was really good, and the service was impeccable. Like, they were so fun. It's called Gus Malone's. I think that's what it's called. Gus Malone's on 22nd Street. I guess it's been around since the 70s, but it was over on Grant, but now it's on 22nd. First time Glenda and I have been there, and she ended up buying a homemade like chocolate cream pie or something. It looked really, really good. And they made giant cinnamon rolls. Oh my gosh, those look delicious, and it just smelled nice in there, like a bakery. So anyways, that was our morning. And then if you remember last Friday, I was supposed to do a collection, and I got such a severe migraine that there's no way I was going to drive across town and deal with that. And so I ended up missing that appointment. I had started collecting urine because that's part of the collection. And that's just to see how much I'm still peeing. Because remember, on dialysis, eventually you stop peeing. Typically on PD dialysis, you go on much longer than you would with hemodialysis. But I think eventually overall you do stop peeing. I haven't, so yay. But I had started collecting on Thursday to take Friday, and then I ended up just throwing all that stuff out because I was like, there's no way I'm going to drive across town. So anyways, after breakfast with Glenda, I decided I need to go see Beth and be responsible. And reschedule my appointments because that's necessary, of course. And so I got some gauze, and I got a new little urine collecting bucket thing, and I'm going to head home. What I didn't realize was I forgot that the apartments are doing an annual inspection. Like, they come in to make sure like nothing is broken and, you know, terrible, and probably to make sure too that you're not causing excessive damage, maybe, which we're not. But I thought it was interesting because, you know, they put the note on the door that says, you know, we're going to come on this day and so forth. And I keep trying to explain to people. I try to explain to people that I'm on dialysis. And if you are on dialysis, this is just how your life ends up being, because you have to explain to people over and over and over and over and over about what that means. And you're not even talking about the function of the kidney, and you're not even talking about how it affects your life. All you're saying is, look, I'm on dialysis, which means that you cannot come to me willy-nilly like and come into my apartment. Same with maintenance. I don't know how many times maintenance guy like just wants to show up, and I'm like, no, you have to schedule it. I put it in my notes. Schedule when you're coming. The last time he came, I was really upset got Charlie to sleep, and here he comes banging on the door, and I'm like, I just got the baby to sleep. Like, I don't understand this. I don't understand it. Anyways, so I didn't say anything because I was like, no, you guys need to know that I am not just drop in anytime and you can come into the apartment. Yes, they own the apartment technically, but I'm still paying rent there and I'm on dialysis. So anyways, Smokey can't be kenneled. I've tried to kennel him before. If I am there, I can kennel him because I can tell him no, because he will do whatever it takes to get out of the kennel. And he has bent kennel wiring because he doesn't want to be contained, and he behaves well enough. He's not going to bite anybody. But the point is that he does not like to be contained. I put him in the bathroom before and he's chewed his way through the wall. That was at a whole different house. So we learned that way, and he's not aggressive at all. But I think today he must have barked at them because they probably knocked on the door. And then they said, you know, Smokey is not contained, so we can't do your inspection. They sent me a text message, which is really nice. And I prefer that. And I was like, I'm on dialysis. You have to schedule these things with me. Now, granted, I wasn't there today. Had I known what time they were coming, I could have had breakfast with Glenda scheduled around that time. But the point is still, if I'm connected and you come to my door, I'm not opening the door. I'm not going to haul my pole all the way to the front door, open it to expose myself to all of that. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, I sent you a reply that said, I'm on dialysis. You have to schedule when you come with me, LOL. So she sent a text back that said, oh, would it be possible to do it tomorrow? And I said, absolutely. Here is the times: 8, 11, or 1. Because those are typically the times that I am done. Like 7 o'clock I do my first one, 10 o'clock I do my second one, and 1 or 2 o'clock I can do the third one, and then I drain. So that to me is just an automatic window for that, right? So she sent back a text that said, sure, that'd be great. We're ready. We're scheduled. We'll come in tomorrow. So it worked out anyways. I did confess to Glenda that I did not overly clean up the apartment either. Like, I'm tired. Like, this is just how our life is. We're not dirty people. The dishes are mostly all done except for a few in the sink. Charlie's toys are still out from yesterday when he was playing, and that's fine to me. Like, I'm not going to bend over backwards. They're not asking me to bend over backwards, but at the same time, it's just interesting how quickly people forget about things like that, which I think when I talk to them again, I'm going to let them know and remind them, when I ask maintenance to come, he needs to come and schedule in a time with me. In fact, that's even on the form, and I have put on there, please contact me to schedule a time. And then he just shows up like he can't read. But after this last weekend, I've discovered that a lot of men can't read. I don't know what happens. I don't know. I can't say it's just men because that's not true, but men are frustrating sometimes. And I'm not talking about Donnie, I'm talking about everybody else's man. Anyways, so basically that was my adventure today. Grabbed my stuff on my way back, gonna do my exchange. Today's Tuesday, which means that I have like all day to do my exchange if I want to, because I'm doing it pretty late. I'm gonna end up doing my exchange probably around noon, and then so that'll be noon, and that'll be 1, 2, 3 o'clock. I'll do my next one, and then 6 or 7 I'll do a drain. And today doesn't really matter at all because I don't have Ben. He is off on an adventure with his father, so don't have to worry about picking him up. Although this morning I did take Richie to school. Katie's car isn't working, and so I scooped him up and dropped him off right before breakfast. And he's so funny. Like, he's 7 years old, and he's just a funny kid.